Briana, welcome to Provost Profiles.
Thank you so much for having me.
I understand that the University of Houston was your first choice as a place to go, and there might be some personal reasons behind that, besides the fact that we're an amazing institution. Would you tell us a little bit about that? I want to know more.
Part of the reason why U of H was on my radar was because both of my parents have attended this school. And not just that, a lot of my extended family as well. So aunts, uncles, and cousins. And the community that I grew up around were all alumni from the University of Houston. So U of H has always been a big focal point in my family. So when it came time to apply for college, and I also looked into the different opportunities that U of H offers its students, not only through organizations like Bonner and Hitch, where I can provide service and also give back to my community. But I think one of the biggest reasons was the opportunity for things like this to be able to elevate my story in this community.
I understand you have more than one major or a dual major, several minors. Can you tell me about that path you had?
I had no idea what I wanted to do. I knew that I wanted to be in health. I'm really passionate about providing service through medicine, which can be one of the biggest barriers to pursuing personal health and wellness. However, I actually entered the University of Houston with a major of biochemistry. I very quickly, close. I very quickly realized that the workload was something that I would not be able to balance with my other extracurriculars. But also I had interest in other places. Although I was incredibly passionate about biochemistry and science, I wanted to be able to get that holistic experience of my education. When I look at my academic background, right, I'm a psychology major, I'm a Spanish major. I didn't mention this earlier, but I'm also a biology minor and a medicine and society minor. It's so varied and so diverse. But I think the beauty of that is that I'm able to get that holistic experience of learning from so many different areas of the University of Houston. I've been able to study abroad. I've been able to do research, and I'm in organizations that I'm passionate about.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Phi Beta Kappa Key into public service? What that award means, and maybe a little bit about your interest in public service?
This scholarship, for me, was a way to ground a lot of the work that I've done at U of H and really reflect on the service that I've provided here and how I want that to translate into my future career.
You're an inspiration, I think, to students, many other students. What advice would you give to a prospective student who's thinking about UH, or maybe to a new student that's just starting at UH? What advice would you give them?
I would say do what you're passionate about. Find your passions, take the time to explore. Don't do what you think you have to do. Especially at this school, there's so many opportunities for you to learn about what makes you you. I think when you're passionate about something, you can really talk about it. You can go on about it forever.
I tell people all the time the same thing. You got to follow your passion. Because that's what makes it work in the hard times, right? And if you've got passion, it's a lot easier to explain to other people what you're excited about, and they get excited too. Briana, I really have enjoyed talking with you. I want to talk with you more. We can have coffee, at any time. Just thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me and speaking with me today. I really appreciate it.
Go Cougs.
Go Cougs.